Hello, my name is Dayang Sahfitri Azuree binti Manjah.
Hi, I'm Liliana.
Hello, I'm Natalie, Dian Norman.
Hi, and I am Zahiah, and we are from Team Sabah Maju Jaya.
From Malaysia.
The world we live in is VUCA, where the unexpected and the sudden shift has become the trend.
So, what exactly is VUCA?
VUCA stands for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, and was initially used to define the geopolitical environment after the Cold War approximately 30 years ago. This acronym has recently taken on new relevance as it is used to represent the corporate world.
VUCA is being disrupted by a variety of factors such as globalizations and geopolitics, significant technological advancement, risks and regulations, and consumer empowerment. As a Gen Z living in the 21st century, there are certain things that we could experience which could challenge our mindset in order to survive in the VUCA world. As such, how we respond quickly and efficiently to a series of events can affect our schedule, which is common for adults. To illustrate, when a meeting is cancelled without being notified, what are we supposed to do? We should be transparent and honest about their circumstances and take suitable action. Backup plans are also necessary.
Uncertain times have certainly been our reality. How much longer will the outbreak last? The list goes on and on with an unstable economy. How can we get fully prepared? Creating a leadership team with individuals who have a development mentality and are critical thinkers is indeed an approach.
We make decisions on a regular basis. We can find it quite challenging to decide immediately and on the spot. Some suggested that trial and error could have worked as we have always done the same thing every single time we encounter a problem. For instance, given that school and learning may occur whenever and wherever, what effects might reconsidering these problematic choices have? Experts claim that because of their entrenched mindsets, individuals don't need to make tough judgments even more complicated. A progressive and comprehensive educational approach has been established by us. We place high importance on knowledge foundations, time phases, and learning structures. Although we are aware that is not always the case, it is still simpler. In uncertain environment, rigid structures will not hold up. Examine the calendar of study for the entire year once more. We can adopt hybrid, online, remote, and in-person interchangeability depending on the circumstances.
Without a doubt, technology advancement is progressing so rapidly that we are uncertain of how the world will be constructed in 20 years. In short, some concerns raise the issue of how are we possibly going to educate students to deal with a VUCA future. The truth is, the world has always been unstable, unpredictable, complicated, and ambiguous. And this has also been true of the development of human civilization. It is always simple to construct a narrative of the past that makes it appear predictable and straightforward. But this is only because we rule out the majority of the option. Ironically, this is even more true if we accept the problematic premise that the present is unusual, VUCA. So, the ideal way to ensure that students will perform as adults and to a social triumph is to not to try to shape them into the ideal graduate profile or to train them endlessly for an undetermined future.
Creating surroundings where students feel valued, loved, and seen and designing experiences also allow children to practice the skills, traits, and convictions they will need to become capable, knowledgeable, and active citizens of today's world. They are the greatest ways to promote future flourishings, which include human involvement and is then focused on dealing with non-standard situations in the digital realm. Thank you, that's all from us.